So this is on right now. It's like this you're trying to get
Yeah.
on.
See, then you do the dry, and you put the liquids in. Then you gotta use it. That's what
Look like the quarter.
quarter. Okay. Because if you make the tortillas and they come out kind of well, like no crack, it means it's got too much oil. Yeah, that's it. See, well, that's why the business starts flaking because they put a lot of that stuff in. And your tortillas will come out the same way. Now, let me get some water. What I do, I don't measure it either. I can measure it right now. Now you got to feel your weight. And you do the amount of masa. Warm water. The hotter the better. And what hot water brings your hands to our oil. So this is what I do. I just take the water and I feel my weight. So let me see. Let me try this. 1 cup. See what 1 cup does. Let me have tried that. See, now all that mixed up, so you can take it easy on the water. And just to get it all stick together. If you want to put too much in it, you put sticky. Of course, you can add more flour that's sticky. Yeah. Too much oil. And you turn yellow when you're cooking them. It means too much baking powder. And if they blow up, that's good. That means you got it perfect. You know, you make a lot of little bubbles. That's the best kind of tortilla you can make. Sometimes it works on me, sometimes it doesn't. So I know I'm not doing it right. Try to get to the dry masa. What you try to do is not to go like this too much because the tortillas come out hard. You know, over kneading it. Yeah. So what I do, I get it all wet, then I do the last to get it together. Okay, and then I do that. Because if I start doing it right now, by the time I finish, my tortillas will be harder than this. Trying to get the thing to stick together. That's all I'm doing. See? You still have a lot of dry masa. So you just take it. That's what I told David. When he does that one with the masa trigo, if you put too much water, you get it just as soak. That's the same thing that's going to happen. I don't care what he does. Then he has to put more flour. Okay, how much water was that?
That's a cup and a half so far.
Okay. I remember it's 4 cups of flour. As long as I can get it to stick together, I got it made. Let's see. And now see, I kind of got it okay. Turn it around where it's wet. And then it tells me, how do you keep the bowl so clean? I says, I always rub it against to get all the flour. When he finishes, you have more masa on the bowl than he does on his hands. Tortillas.
Are you happy about that, Grant?
He loves tortillas. Homemade, especially. Okay, see, that was enough.
Okay.
Okay, now I can get it together. Not too much.
Kneading it.
Little by little. Just to get it together in one bunch.
You gonna make them?
Oh, he's the one that wants to learn.
I'll be making some tomorrow too.
Huh?
I'm gonna make my first batch tomorrow.
Record it.
Why?
Look, see. This is 2005, I made tortillas for the first time.
And this is how they look.
Yeah.
36 years later.
It should brighten a look
They
different.
finally look like grandma.
After 20 years. That's me. I'm still, no matter how much I make them, I still have to. Okay, it's kind of sticky, see? Feel it? Okay, all I do is powder them. Give me some more flour. Not too much, just enough to powder. And I rub my hands, get all the stuff off of my hands.
You sure your fingernails are clean?
Don't worry, I wash my hands and my fingernails, of course.
That's the extra touch, Grandpa.
Yeah. Sometimes
So what happens if you over knead it?
it gets real hard.
Hard.
Your tortillas will turn hard overnight.
That's what happens to my biscuits.
Yeah. See, all I
What?
do is go like this. See where it's too wet? I don't want to knead it too much because, like I said, but I try and get it where it's the dampness is by going like this.
Uh-huh.
See, now you don't feel no stickiness. What? Touch it. But that's what I have to do. Go like this. Because if you knead it on there, that makes it hard. Just work it in like this. Okay, it's ready.
Okay.
Then you make your tostales. That's what we call them in Spanish. The little balls.
Tostales?
Tostales.
Tostales?
Uh-huh. You make them like this. It depends how big you want your torts. I always make them this size. I don't know, my mother showed me this way. See how it looks? So when you're making them, they come out round. But you gotta, I showed Andy too. She goes, Grandma, how do you make them round? And I told her, look, come here. I'll show you. As you're rolling them out, you pick it up and turn it. Pick it up and turn it.
It's kind of like what you were doing with the big one.
Yeah.
So you roll it there, yeah.
Yeah. Just,
Pull it
just
in
kinda
underneath,
push it in with your fingers. See the bottom?
like a mushroom.
Yeah. You go just like this. Look me, huh? See, I push it in with these fingers, 3 fingers, and then I push it around to make it round. Because if you don't make it round, your tortillas will come out square.
Hey, wait, let's
Wow.
compare. Where's yours?
That one. You want to sit down, Grandma?
I just want to see how. There you go. You'll be a professional before you know it.
Do I have to work these? Will these creases come back to haunt me if I don't work them out?
Richard.
Like
Yes,
this?
they will.
Okay.
Yes, they will.
Gotta mash them together.
That's when you're rolling out your tortilla, you'll be surprised you can see those things. And that's why it's important that you roll it around. Try to get it all in one shape.
All right, every weekend I'm gonna have fresh tortillas.
Uh-huh.
Every weekend I'm gonna have fresh tortillas made by my husband.
So it was what? Water?
It was a cup and a half of water.
Cup and a half, okay.
For 4 cups of flour.
4
Yeah.
cups of flour.
But always work it in rather than just pouring it all together.
Some people will throw the water in and afterwards they're trying to fix the masa because it's either too sticky or too dry. I tell them you shouldn't do that. Feel your way into it because otherwise you'll make a mistake. You can't always be right. I don't care how many years you'll be making them. Pastor told me, Dolores, I want you to show me Peggy how to make tortillas. She goes, are you kidding? I don't want to make tortillas. I love it, but I don't want to make it. He says, why do you guys like tortillas? They're acting.
What's so fattening about them, Grandma? Just
The
flour, right?
The flour, the baking powder, and the oil.
Did they used to make it with lard
People
or
use
fat?
lard. Yeah. My mother used to use lard because that's all they had. My dad was a butcher. He would bring the big old
Slabs?
with the fat on it, and my mother would put it on the fire. And all that lard, she would save it to cook with. And bake with it. There was no cooking oil in those days.
Or buying it, how you had to make it yourself.
Yeah.
Feel this out.
Fix this here so you can start rolling them.
And our next door neighbor, Linda, she said that she and her sister used to make tortillas when they were kids.
You did?
Yeah, she goes, we were poor and that's all we ever had in the house was flour and oil.
Is that right?
So they had to,
It was the cheapest thing that you can make it.
yeah, I guess they made
If you got the beans
tortillas and
flour, if you have beans flour or whatever, you won't starve.
Is this one gonna come out okay, or is that one gonna
Let's see.
come out kind of messed up?
No, it's okay. It's all right. This, what I'd like to know is how many, I never have noticed how many dozens it make. I mean, one or two, I don't know. Maybe it won't even be that two.
It's too fat.
You can feel your weight. Like if you know one has less muscle than the other by just holding it in your hand like that. Because my mother used to say, if you're going to make them thin, don't make them too fat. If you want them fat, make them fatter. These testales, those are the most important ones she would tell us.
Did you make tortillas for your family after your mom tried to do it, or did your mom make them still?
Oh no, we had to make them. Everybody would take turns because we were 11 girls. So she showed all of us, and each one, like we'd go to school, and it was my turn. They wait for me to come home from school to do my chores, which was making masa and tortillas. The next day would be my sister making the masa, and I would have to cook the food. But she had all of us take turns, because she used to say that we had to learn as women, because we were going to get married someday, and our husbands would expect it.
well, Grandma, when we were kids, we always had to make the rice, and I thought that was a chore.
You did.
And we had the rice
Nothing.
cooker, I know.
It was
So what,
nothing.
you guys had to wash the rice and put it in the rice cooker?
And they thought it was hard. You know that when guests would come, visitors, compadres and all this and that, we had to do the cooking.
Uh-huh.
Mom would say, they'd sit out there and visit with them, and we had to do the cooking for the guests.
Oh.
And I used to get mad and say, that's what Mom wants, just a bunch
Yeah, a
of
bunch of
maids to do that, and she's over there having a good time. And she knew it. She says, I know you girls think I'm being lazy, but the idea is for you to learn how to entertain
She didn't remind you that she raised all you guys?
Yeah. And there was plenty of us.
I just need a little break. One night, girls.
But she would, she had the idea that one day one would make tortillas, the next day opposite. So we would learn both how to cook and make tortillas. Okay, that didn't make very many, huh? Maybe you should make like 6 cups. Maybe more. But for you and yourselves, you don't eat that many.
Yes.
Unless you eat a lot.
Kids and I will eat them by the time Eunice gets home.
You won't get anything.
And that's the truth. And Bryson will eat his share too.
He loves
Especially
them.
with the butter.
Oh,
I get
yeah.
a whiff of them with the butter on it. I still remember eating those when I was little.
And if my neighbors are home too,
Uh-huh.
I know Ben's gonna be home.
Come in.
Ben.
Your mother's not going to believe it. She never.
I think it's locked.
I didn't know it was locked. Grandpa must
You
have.
guys are still in the
Oh, we
This
just
is a
started.
tortilla business.
Where'd you get that?
All I do is get it like this.
Throw it on there raw.
No, he wants to know about put flour.
That's what I said. You throw it on there raw.
Yeah.
You know, I don't use flour either.
See, look, watch how I.
What
I
about
have
on
to
your
pick it up,
pastries?
okay,
Do
to
you
make
do
it
it with
round,
your,
it won't
your
come
cake
out.
pies?
If you
or
go
pie-
like this, and like
pie
this,
crust?
and like this, well, it's gonna come out long. So what do? You turn it as you make them. Pick it up with the left and with the right. Go like this. You turn it over if you want to.
I don't do that either. I do it with both hands. I can't do it with one.
Do what?
How long have you been doing it, Linda? You mean we have to wait?
Yeah.
Huh?
You been making tortillas?
Not lately. I only do it when I'm in a mood.
I wish I could be in the mood. I do that once in all the
I
time.
thought you guys weren't supposed to be eating them.
Are you kidding me?
You know, the last time I made tortillas, it's still stuck.
Okay, now you don't want them any bigger than this.
Okay.
Well, like mine, see my little pot?
And
I
they
need to put
shrunk.
in there.
Then you go buy one of those things.
Yeah.
Grandma, how do you keep yours from shrinking? Are you just being, is it just working really fast or?
Yeah, because they will. They shrink back a little.
No,
gonna let
mine
'em
shrink
sit
back
here.
fast.
I wasn't doing it too fast to see. It stays, see?
It shrunk.
Yeah, see, mine
It
shrinks
shrunk a
faster
little.
than that.
Okay, here comes the next one. I'm gonna show you how to eat them.
Yeah, put Grandpa in there.
Okay, now this is one thing your grandpa does. He'll use this to turn it. I'm not used to that.
I'm gonna show you how to eat them, Linda.
I don't care for, I mean, they showed me the way your woman's supposed to do it.
I got
You're
my
not woman enough, you don't do it by yourself.
Huh?
My mom used to say, learn
for
to
my
take part.
driver's license.
So that's what you want to do is puff up like
What
that a
is
little
it?
bit.
Yes, see how it's coming
What
up?
does it say?
That's the
Well, I
best
got
kind
it.
of tortillas you can have.
Take an eye test.
It'd come
and
out right.
Everything else.
Oh,
The driving
You know,
test.
when I used to work at the
$25.
restaurant, my boss would be like, you don't need that, just use your fingers.
Is that what he used to tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my mother told us. If you start using utensils to turn them, you're never going to learn the right way.
Because
Use
get
your
used to
hands.
it.
And I used to tell Mom, it burns. You get used to it. You get used to it. And by golly, you do. Mayo gets the biggest thing he can to turn them when he makes
you know what I have, Brian? Is you know, one of those like, oh, they got rid of their wood burning stove.
Oh.
It was one of those kind of inserts that those old stoves used to have because it had like a groove in it where you put the
Oh.
handle in it.
Uh-huh.
That's what I have because that makes it easy to stick my finger in there real quick and turn it over.
See, look, I only go.
And before you buy one of those, you remember you have to cure it before you use it.
Right.
See, you gotta be turning it. If you don't turn it, it comes out long or different every time.
How do you cure those things with just oil and put them in the oven?
What?
Those black
These?
things.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You just treat it for the first time.
Rub it with oil.
You throw it in the oven for
Yeah.
an hour or
I
something?
keep them. No, I don't cook it. I mean, I just put oil and leave it there wherever. It,
Yeah, but the first time, Mother, the first
Oh, yeah,
time
you
you have
warm
to,
it up.
yeah, you have to heat it.
But you have to
cure
wipe
it.
down the excess oil or else it gets sticky.
see all these I cure them too. To
You don't put that much oil. You get it like a tissue and rub
cast
it
iron.
on.
I like cast iron. I
Vaseline
don't
or
like the other
something.
kind.
My cousin got me
The-
one of
the
those
heat
cast
comes
iron
out
griddles.
even.
I think I put too much oil.
Where'd you get this pen?
So I
Which
have,
one?
I'm still working on getting the sticky stuff.
This
out.
one?
Mm-hmm.
I
Got
bought
it
it
for a
at.
wedding.
Yeah, you could throw
Somebody
it on
gave
a-
it to me. I had a little one. And
Like
somebody
when
gave me
I
the
take
big
them
one.
Open
camping.
fire?
One of the
Yes,
girls.
to
I
burn
think
it
they
off.
said
When
to
I
put them
take
at,
them, when I take them camping, I clean them. I actually they
that
clean
store that's
them.
on Main
should
Street
do.
by the tea garden.
Okay, good idea.
Oh, surplus.
Burn
thing.
it off.
That one. They said they got them there. One time I saw them at Walmart, but they were not the same.
They're ready when they turn black because they're actually silver when you buy them.
I know I've been checking it out. I've been wanting
It's
to go,
thick on the.
I've been
when I
wanting to
do
go
it,
to
it's kinda
Surplus
thick.
City
Oh,
and
yeah,
get
it
it,
is. I go like this. See?
but we never go.
Okay.
Just
You
push
feel
it
it
out.
too?
Yeah.
Is it the only one here in
Try one?
Visalia? I would think they'd have all kinds in Cutler and Rosie where
But if
they
you
sell
have
those
problems
in the
with
Mexican
sticking on
stores.
there, you can use
We never
flour.
go to any of this store.
But I don't
We only
like-
go to one
a lot of
restaurant
people use
and
a lot of
home.
flour to keep it from sticking. But when you're eating them, it's like powdered tortillas. You can feel the flour on your mouth.
Do you have a rubber
That's
stamp,
why.
a signature stamp for that?
What?
A rubber signature stamp for that.
Brian's tortillas.
Handmade by.
I had the hardest time with Andy.
I might do that.
She kept me honey. Grandma, they don't come out brown. I said, Mija, you gotta pick it up.
Hey,
She would
I
just
went
look
through
and go
several
like this.
maps of the U.S. before I finally perfected that round stuff.
California.
Texas was the most popular.
You ready to?
Mine are like Florida.
Does pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
The best place to make them though is on top of the,
See, he makes them on top like Diana does
where
too.
it's solid.
I asked him where he wants to do it. I do it here because I'm shorter, but Diana makes them up there.
You know why? Because she's taller than
That's
you.
what I was telling him.
How's that feel?
Okay, that's good enough. Throw it onto there. There you go. Now watch it.
Gently. Slam.
Show us how woman you are, Brian.
Okay, now see, you gotta be ready to turn it because it'll burn.
Grandma told him, you don't need to use that. Use your fingers. That shows how woman you are.
I don't know. How many seconds, Brian, are you counting?
I don't know. I just know how to.
10
Watching
seconds
the
per
bounce.
side, maybe? Yeah, really. As it bubbles up, just turn it. So you can always turn it back over if it's not brown enough.
You can always. The faster they cook, the better.
The other one should be ready by the time that one's cooked.
Look who's talking to you, a professional.
Oh, you mean ready made out? Dad, go get your square. Go get your square.
Grandma, do you roll both directions or one direction then turn?
You can do it. It's not good to come back on it. Because when you
Because it
do,
rolls back up onto the thing.
Yeah.
it'll fold or it'll crease. It'll make. The best thing is just to do it once and then turn it.
Once and turn.
See how it's look. See.
Well, that's because he's got the other side, though. He's got the sticky side now.
Oh, you don't flip it over?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
Oh.
do, but you got to be careful on that sticky side.
Yeah, put a little bit of flour in the
See
bowl.
what Grandpa does? They both do it different.
I don't do it with flour. I just do it that way. I told him he could learn both ways, whichever way he wants.
Oh, look, that's the U.S.
Looks like Georgia to me. Ohio.
Well,
Nope. Wait a minute. Here. Wait a minute.
He doesn't need a signature stamp.
Yes, he can. He can save it. You don't have to worry about it. See? Just turn it. Make it round yourself.
Just by the way you turn it, Bryce. See how she's doing that?
See? You can save it.
you can eat, Gramp, if you're ready.
Huh?
You can eat.
The food's
Have
on
you
it,
ever
too.
been to
I'm
the
ready,
Mexican restaurant in Fresno? I'm trying to think what the name of it is. They have a tortilla machine,
That's what
and
I
all it
heard.
does is plop the thing of dough,
Uh-huh.
and it's on a conveyor. Comes down and flattens it, and they're all on a conveyor and
Is
they
it
roll.
Chevy's?
Really?
Yes, at Chevy's.
Well, you got the other ones there.
Huh?
And they had one.
I got the other
Really?
store-bought.
Chevy's, really?
Oh,
Store bought, you're gonna insult me.
Linda, you want to try some?
No, thanks.
Some of the new
Not
ones?
Here's the beans.
What are you
and
trying
there's
to say,
the
Linda? You don't trust Brian's tortillas?
potatoes over there.
No, no.
Potatoes?
Yes.
After you left yesterday, Brian?
Mm-hmm.
Noah was sick. Oh, no.
Oh,
Still
really?
today, too, yeah.
Poor thing.
She's had a fever, but she refuses to sleep with Christopher. She wants to sleep with me. So I've been up and
She
down all
doesn't care. It's
night.
not too hot. But
I think
still.
it's the mommy thing, you know?
Yeah.
Right there.
Dads, for some reason, aren't as cuddable, I guess. I don't
That's how Brandon was with my mom.
know. Really?
Because he'd rather sleep with her, but then the other two
Uh-huh.
would sleep with us.
Um,
Brandon could leave me.
Even if they're crooked, behind the way you chew them, they don't go down, rolling down. That's
But
what I used to
Bryson
say.
today, when because Brian went to go gas up and drove him around, tried to get him to go back to sleep, and he came back and my aunts took him. They were feeding him. He was happy. I was outside talking, and then I was in front of the sliding door, and he was inside. And
Oh, what's wrong with him?
too much
They said
Listen.
flour or something.
they pulled.
Well, they're made
they
out
got
of
him out,
flour.
like, he's crying because he saw your bag.
Professional, no rising.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can also do this one, you know. You can pull it.
Make them round.
Yeah. And this one. Pull
If
it.
roundness is that critical to you, yeah, but shoot, man.
I don't
You're just
wanna-
Go
eating
for
to
flavor.
survive.
Okay, Grant, show us how to eat it.
Eunice is getting you on how to eat.
Look, Brian, see you
The
did.
Brian tortilla. First one he made.
I'm gonna tell you something.
The
You
ultimate
want a critic?
test.
That's a good critic right there.
Well, don't eat it. Let's put it in baby book.
What do you think, Grant?
Huh?
Be honest.
Are they too salty? Watch what he says.
No.
Is it not round enough?
Not too salty, no. They're okay.
They're okay? On a
Better
scale of
say
1
okay,
to
you're gonna get
10.
another one.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're
Who's
gonna
that?
say, okay,
Oh, is that
you're gonna
Devon?
Huh?
Oh, Mommy,
Okay,
Mom's
then.
here.
get- Oh, no. She is.
She smelled the tortillas all the way from Fresno.
Are they in Fresno still?
Yeah, they live in Fresno. She's gonna say, Grandma had Brian making tortillas.
Try one then.
No, Dad, I'm not hungry.
This one's
Thanks.
not very round,
It's
but
okay, watch this.
I'm gonna stretch it.
But Grandma can fix it.
Have you tried your tamales with your other video?
The neighbors want to do it, but I can't get a commitment out of them yet.
Oh.
I told them I want them there all weekend, both weekends if we do it.
And they live next door?
They live next door, but everyone's all got to work or.
Yeah.
They work
something like that.
weekends and nights.
So you should scare them and say, well, you're gonna have to stay overnight.
Work all night.
Yeah.
They heard about the sweatshop Brian was running when he came out here. Scared him off.
Where'd the kids now?
Oh, they're at my cousin's house though. Enjoying the bounce house.
Oh,
If
good.
you need flour, Mijo, go ahead and put flour on it.
That's okay.
You
I'll
can
learn how to do
powder
it like
them.
this.
I just don't like the feeling of the flour when you're eating them.
Well, you've had store-bought. They'll do that.
Yeah, but I don't like them. I don't like the feeling of the
But
flour.
I mean, you could do it at the
Yvonne?
beginning until, well, they're
Yeah.
still
They're
in the
taking
car.
out the baby.
Oh.
And two, Mijo, don't get a wooden rolling pin. Get a piece of a pipe. That's what Grandpa made that.
Don't we have one, Eunice? Or do we
Uh-huh.
have-
Grandpa made one.
Brian, I also
Made-
use PVC pipe. That works good too.
We
It
have
Really?
doesn't
two.
stick.
Grandpa made two of those.
That's all I make. Use it is a PVC pipe.
He made two of those for us and one of these.
Yeah.
I like this because I don't have to put too much pressure on it.
You don't have to with PVC either.
No? I never tried that.
Depends on how hard you push.
Okay, can I get this rounder?
That's good. That's not bad at all. Just remember, while you're making those, you gotta be watching the one on the stove. That's the way this goes.
Oh, so we gotta get one of those things first. We don't have anything like that?
For cooking with tortillas.
No.
I was telling him
Oh, we have the
that
Calphalon flat ones.
Surplus City has them. I don't know about the other stores.
Okay. We'll take a break here. Go ahead and show that.
I see another one of those. While you at it. Not bad. Hey, Paul.
You better not say anything because you won't get another one.
There you go, Brian. There's your flame.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, if like,
I forgot you
he's
were
not
pregnant.
used to
I
making
forgot
them.
about it. I was
He
like,
puts it on the low flame so they don't cook so fast.
I can't forget that I'm pregnant.
I bet.
Is that Anne-Marie?
So
Yeah.
you guys are just videotaping?
Yeah.
I'm making.
Is that what you learning instructions?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen David, Brian?